On October 28, I'm breaking up with my business. We've been together for 7 years, married full-time for 4, until late last year we stumbled into the limbo land of separation. And despite a recent reconciliation, it's time to admit that it's over. Back in 2011, as a newlywed business owner, clutching a bouquet of bright ideas and wearing a veil of blissful ignorance, I walked down the aisle to the Office of Fair Trading. I later filed the marriage certificate in the wedding album alongside other paraphernalia and memorabilia from the honeymoon, because I was convinced this would be a legendary love, a once-in-a-lifetime love, and I wanted some keepsakes to share with the children one day. The premarital counsellor had stated the stats that 80% of businesses fail within 18 months. I was determined to avoid the statistical stigma. And so I made sure that I wouldn't go into the marriage blind. I was a prepared bride. I did my research. I listened to the experts. I asked couples what their secret was to everlasting marriage. They told me commitment and communication, regular time for reconciliation, and most importantly, not to be afraid to ask for help. So I hired a relationship coach so that I could be attentive to my business without losing myself, and a fertility specialist to guide me with my marketing. I was convinced that this business would be blessed because I was marrying my life purpose. Everyone said that we were made for each other, and even during the hardest times when the infatuation had faded and the real work had begun, I was just happy that we were together. I couldn't imagine myself with anyone else. The reality is, I couldn't deny the fact that my bank account just wasn't feeling the love. Don't get me wrong, there'd been plenty of deposits over the years, and I was cherishing each and every one. But a healthy marriage requires regular doses of affection and love. And even though it will ebb and flow, in my case, there just wasn't enough to build a sustainable life, not enough to support financially this wife. Please don't tell anyone, but I had some part-time affairs on the side, desperately trying to keep a marriage alive. When the love starts to fade, how much longer do you linger? Do you stay, hoping that it will get better someday? Or do you cut your losses, pack your bags and close the front door? It's taken me a while to listen to that whisper that's saying it's time to move out and move on. On the eve of being single again, I often get asked whether I still believe in true love. Will I get married in the future? I honestly don't know. All I know for now is, rather than slithering into separation oblivion with a pang of sadness and a sprinkling of shame, I've decided on a divorce date, October 28, and I'm throwing a party in order to celebrate that in business, as in life, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved before.